Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with another Disney Heroes Battle Mode team showcase. As you saw by the title and the thumbnail, we are doing a TV show theme today, which was suggested to me by Juan Andre Sarabiamora. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but he has been a commentator for a very long time, and today he suggested that I do a TV show character theme. So, the first character, as you can see here, is Kim Possible. Luckily, there are exactly 5 TV shows, like directly characters from TV shows in this game. Technically, I think another couple could count, like there was an Emperor's New Groove TV show, there's like a Moana TV show coming out soon. So, you know, other characters can technically count, but these are characters that are from TV shows, like primarily, like Darkwing Duck here. There's another character from his own TV show. So I tried to get one character from each TV show. I almost did 2 DuckTales characters, but then realized that there were actually 5. I forgot about Goliath from Gargoyles. So that gave us all 5 that we needed. So that was really cool. I was very happy that we were able to do that. Oh, there's Angel. And now this one's a little bit strange because, you know, Lilo and Stitch, the original movie, didn't have Angel in it, but the TV show did. So, although the main series is a movie, Angel herself is from the TV show. So, hopefully you're okay with me bringing her into here. I think that she's a justified choice, in my opinion. I almost brought in Huey, Dewey, and Louie to represent the DuckTales team, because there are like 6 DuckTales characters if you include Donald. But I didn't want to bring in Huey, Dewey, and Louie because I felt like Scrooge was a much better representation. He was Goliath, by the way, like I said. I think, well, he deserves a spot in the team, right? He's got his own TV show, so he definitely should be in here. And Scrooge right after that. Like, I think he's the main character people would think of when they think of the DuckTales show. It's mostly all about him. But yeah, Huey, Dewey, and Louie would be a very good second choice. I also kind of personally like Scrooge's moves a little bit better, so that's why we're bringing him in. But we're gonna go to chapter 15, and hopefully that's a good starting ground. Maybe we can move up if this is too easy. But let's go and find all the characters again. Honestly, I feel like it's a little bit easier to find the characters in this kind of wheel. Plus, I already know like what order they're in. Like Angel is next. Goliath and Scrooge are right next to each other here. Wow, okay. So Goliath just stands out like completely compared to the rest of the cast. Like, look at how well the rest are just standing next to each other. And then Goliath just takes up the whole right screen there. Man, that is unfortunate for the thumbnail, because they look like they work so well next to each other, and then Goliath just destroys the whole side. I wonder what it would look like if I put in Huey, Dewey, and Louie instead of Goliath. Wow, that just looks so much better. But no, I have to bring in Goliath here, even though, like, look how nice that lines up. But that's okay. We're bringing in Goliath. He really ruins the shot here, but that's okay. So, I don't know. Like I said, the 4 of those actually line up very nicely together. It is strange. It looks like Scrooge is, like, really well detailed, and then, like, Darkwing is not, like, shaded at all. Like, for being both duck characters from very similar kind of shows, it's so strange how different they look, style-wise. I think Goliath would have to be the most detailed one here. But yeah, you can definitely see over the years how they've made characters look more detailed. I think Darkwing was the first one in the game here, and Angel and Kim came out very close to each other. But yeah, very different styles for sure, all across. I guess I wasn't expecting them to all look that similar, but that's alright. I don't know what else to say. I think they look nice together. I guess we just go in. I'm curious to see how well they're going to work together. So just right off the bat, you can kind of see Darkwing and Angel seem to be the 2 front runners here. You know, they're taking most of the hits. They're in the midst of the enemy side. And Scrooge is definitely the one who stays most in the back. But I think everyone at some point takes the takes a turn kind of being up at the front and attacking the enemies. At some point they just barge in. Like, I don't remember it. Does Scrooge's like pogo move originate from the TV show or from the video game? Because I know it's a very big part of the video game. But was that move inspired from something in the video game or in the TV show? I'm not sure. But I know that was a huge move in the video game. The DuckTales video game I'm talking about. But Goliath also seems to be mostly in the front. But then he also like takes a break and kind of uses his, I don't think it's invincibility, but it's like he's shielded for a little bit. You can see him doing that every once in a while. He uses his wings to kind of cover himself. And I believe Angel has some kind of healing capabilities. I feel like that's true. Someone's giving everyone like some kind of boost. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I saw Angel also had like an attack up for a little bit. I'm not sure if she gives that to herself or what's going on with that. I think Darkwing's actually probably like the strongest one in here. Like tier list wise, if you're saying who's the strongest characters, who should he put on a team, I think Darkwing is probably the one that would be the highest on that list. Kim is definitely the one I've leveled up the most, but I think Darkwing is considered the strongest, and I've definitely encountered some Darkwings that I was having a hard time beating. Or someone like Goliath, I never see brought in. I don't think people really use Goliath all that much. It is interesting. I feel like they're working well together. And obviously this team was never meant to, you know, be a team. Obviously the Incredibles team, if you bring in all 5 of the Incredibles, obviously they're meant to kind of stand next to each other. But no one ever thought of these 5 characters and be like, they need to work well together. Which is exciting about doing things like this, like with my Disney princesses. There was no way of knowing if they'd work well together unless we try it. I feel like an Inside Out team is pretty obvious to infer that they'll work well together, but a group like this that was never meant to be together, it's really exciting to see if they're going to work well. And they are surviving at the very least. You know, when I say they work well, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I do feel like this game is probably the game I know the most about, besides probably Dr. Mario World. But like, I know what I'm talking about most of the time when it comes to this game, and I know what I'm doing in the game. But when I'm talking about characters' moves, talking about tier lists, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. When I say like this team works really well together, I have no way of knowing this other than the fact that, you know, they're beating these levels. Most of them are surviving through it. You know, Scrooge and Angel are the ones that are dead, which, like I mentioned, seem to be the most of the time up in the front. And that's something I look at a lot when I'm doing like the team stuff, is our characters up in the front kind of doing their part and keeping the characters who want to stay in the back safe. Like Scrooge is very important to use his coin pile in the back, so for Darkwing to kind of risk his life to protect Scrooge all the way in the back, it's very important. And Scrooge ends up living through most of these just because all the other characters are basically protecting him in this case. Kim and Goliath seem to kind of have moves where, even though they're kind of punching and kicking, their hits land from like far away. Like they're almost ranged characters in a way. They don't have to be up and close to actually hit these people, which is very strange. I've always thought that move for Kim was kind of strange. I feel like she should actually be attacking them, but I guess that helps her kind of maintain her health. You know, she's not too close to the characters. Obviously ranged characters can hit her, but the close range people need to actually walk up to her to hit her. So that's why those 3 are probably living longer. I also kind of feel like they're all doing their own thing most of the time. I think Angel's really the only one that's helping the team out as a whole. But like Goliath, he shields himself for a little bit and the other characters just attack. Scrooge is definitely doing his own thing all the time. But like, in a way, the other characters are protecting Scrooge. I think we're going to end up losing this one, but we did pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to say if I think they're working well together. I think they are, though, because even though like sometimes Darkwing and Angel die, sometimes it allows the other three characters to survive and win the battle. So in a way, you know, they're being beneficial to the team. They're wasting they're using up all their HP so that the rest of the team can actually beat the level, which, you know, in PvP situations is very useful. You don't need all your characters to survive, you just need to beat the other team. So if you have these characters up in front, using all their HP and hitting them a lot while they're still alive, the other characters can survive a bit longer and do their bigger attacks and everything. So I do think they work pretty well. We're going to go through this a little bit longer, but we've mostly wrapped up and I've said most of my thoughts on it. I don't know if you can tell, but I actually lost the audio for this, so I'm re-recording it, and I'm trying to say all the points that I said already. But yeah, this is me just saying everything I've already said twice. So it might sound like I'm a little bit not into it. I was very into it the first time, but now that I had to re-record everything, it's I've kind of lost it. We're almost done. This is the last battle here, and it actually gets interrupted, but we were going to lose for sure. I really enjoy being able to bring in characters like him and Goliath, and even like Angel. Some of these characters are pretty new, and I feel like, and like Kim and Goliath are by themselves in their series, so it's nice to be able to bring them into this team here. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this TV character showcase. We'll probably do another regular series like Zootopia or something next time. Or maybe I'll be able to do Toy Story or something. I don't know. But I'm excited to do another team. I hope you are as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then. Goodbye.